Jay here. I'm here to bring a review on My Hero Academia Episode 4 English Dub. So I'm gonna do the rest of the reviews differently. I'm just gonna cover what mainly happened in the episode. So, because I have a bunch of episodes to cover, because I have to make it to Season 2. And yeah, so let's get this started. So basically what happened in this episode is Deku finally started the challenge exam to get into UA. And he's running around trying to find a robot to destroy and get some points so he can, get into the UA. And everybody's just hogging him. Like, he can't find none to, destroy. So the head people of, the UA, or the judges, they release a huge fucking machine or robot. I'm guessing he's the one that the teacher in the previous episode, or DJ, he calls himself a DJ. He said that there's a fourth robot that doesn't really matter, that doesn't get you no points. So they released that one, and he was huge as fuck. And when Deku saw him, he got scared. He was like, what the fuck? Isn't that a little bit too much? So then Deku sees that girl that saved him from falling, stuck under a rock, she's stuck. So Deku, he started running toward the huge robot, and as he's running, he's shouting that he has to do something. So I'm guessing the hair that he swallowed of All Might, All Might gave him a hair to swallow in the previous episode, and I guess that hair activated, it digested in his stomach, and he just inherited fucking All Might's powers, because he started pulling his fist back, and his fucking, I don't know, his fist and everything started glowing around him. It was weird. And then he just punched the fuck out of that big ass robot, literally poof, punched him, and the fucking robot went back. And then as soon as Deku did that, it impressed the judges like a motherfucker. They're surprised, what the fuck? All Might was even impressed, and he was rooting fucking Deku on as he was going to punch that fucking big ass robot. Anyways, after that, Deku was going down into air because he didn't think about how he was gonna get down. So as he was falling down, his fucking legs were broke and his arm was broke. The arm that he used to punch the big robot was broke. So then he was saying to himself that he was gonna do one of All Might's techniques or attacks to save himself. So before he was gonna do the technique, that girl that saved him from falling in a previous episode, I have to get to know her name. Anyways, she saves him with her quirk / powers. And Deku tried to crawl once he got to safety and she saved him. He tried to crawl to go get kill a robot or destroy a robot to get some points, but the challenge ended by the time he was trying to go get some points. So and then Deku realized that the challenge was over, then he passed out. So as Deku's passed out, all the kids are surrounding him and they're all gloating. They're saying to themselves, how did he do that technique? How did he, if he had a quirk like that, why did he act like he wasn't so powerful or anything? They're wondering what the hell was going on? Where'd that move come from? And then that dude in the previous episode that stood up in class and start giving the teacher a problem about there being 4 enemies, and he just start saying to himself how did he do that? Did he purposely do that to impress the judges? He was just thinking to himself how Deku do that. So then it moves on to 1 week later, and it shows Deku at home, chilling, gloating to himself, not gloating, but saying to himself how he failed, the exam to get in, and how he put in 10 months of training with All Might and he didn't even get not 1 point. So then he said to himself that All Might has had no touch in with him or nothing. So then his mom runs in out of nowhere and gives him a letter and says that he has a letter from UA. So then Deku takes it in his room and like sits there and like waiting to open it. Then out of nowhere he rips the envelope, and then like a little message or video message fell out, and the video message started playing, and it's All Might, and All Might starts like showing him a video of that one girl that saved him in the previous episode. I have to know her name. And she goes to the office and asks the principal or the DJ or the teacher or whatever, can she give some of her points to Deku? So then they denied her that she doesn't need to give none of her points, that he's doing fine on his own. So then All Might starts telling Deku that he got points for like going to rescue that girl. Like he got points, so he got points for being noble and going to risk his life and going to save that girl. So he got rescue points. So for getting them rescue points, he got like accepted into UA. Then after that, the episode came to an end. So this episode was fucking dope. I'm really enjoying this series. It's fucking dope. It's funny, it's action, it's suspense, it's dope. Like, I've been enjoying it like a motherfucker, and this episode was fucking dope. Like, seeing Deku like fucking get some of All Might's power and knock the shit out of that big ass robot, that was fucking dope. Like, Deku is an interesting character. Like, he's a little odd, and he's a little, brave and all, but I like him. He's dope. But All Might's a dope ass character. Like, he's hilarious when he's like buff All Might, and he's hilarious when he's skinny All Might. And what's hilarious is I hear Piccolo. Like, I literally hear Piccolo when All Might's talking. Mainly when he's skinny All Might. When he's skinny All Might, you hear Piccolo like a motherfucker. But when he's buff All Might and he's talking like this, then yeah, you can barely hear Piccolo. But yeah, I don't hear Vegeta at all. But I know that's Christopher Sabat, or I don't know how to exactly say his name, but yeah, that's him. That is the same dude that plays Piccolo. So yeah, this episode was dope, and I can't wait to watch more and review it, And yeah, I'm Jay, and I'll catch you on my next video.